Before the start of the year, I had the Caps as one of my dark horse teams to watch for this season. Don't get me wrong, there were definitely quite a few people who thought this team was going to be good, but there were also quite a few who were not buying them at all. Between an Ovechkin who showed signs of regression last year, adding Pierre-Luc Dubois who the Kings were at their wits' end with 1 year into an 8-year deal, and that disaster playoff series against the Rangers, this Caps team definitely had their doubters, but I'm not sure even the people who thought they were going to be good thought they would be this good. They'd probably be leading the Metro if the Devils hadn't played 4 more games than them. Now, is that going to continue in a division with the Rangers, Hurricanes, and Devils? Maybe not, but you look at how this team's been winning games. It hasn't been the Ovechkin show here. Far from it. Like, they really are the new look Caps who are winning games as a pretty well-rounded team. Now, Ovi does have 5 goals in 9 games. He and Strome have had chemistry for a while, but adding Alexi Protas there, it's just clicked this year, and number 8 looks pretty rejuvenated. We'll get to the offseason acquisitions in a minute, because that's obviously a huge part of this, but Connor McMichael and Tom Wilson, away from Ovechkin even, have been just so big for this team. Instead of, okay, let's shut down the Ovechkin line and we'll win, the balance that those two especially provided to this offense has been a huge key to this team's success. Then there are the ads. I know he got hurt in the last game, but Chychrun has just been an absolute breath of fresh air for that Caps defense. You can see with John Carlson and Rasmus Sandin especially how much it helps having him in the mix. PLD, we know PLD, it's going to be up and down, but on the ice at least, having him around definitely seems to slot everyone in the lineup a whole lot better, and by no means has he been awful. I mean, recently head coach Spencer Carberry called him the best Caps player to start the season. Mangiapane and Vrana add a huge jolt of speed, skill, and maybe most importantly, energy to that middle six. And as for the goalies, by the way, when's the last time we saw a double southpaw goalie tandem? I know neither of them have been great, but they've split time almost evenly. And last year, Charlie Lindgren played like and was the number 1 goalie for this team, and he still very well could be this year, but we're seeing the value right now in going out and getting a Logan Thompson and rolling with a true tandem rotation here. And he's not a new addition, but I've got to mention Spencer Carberry here. He's done such a bang-up job with this team. I mean, last year with their goal differential, they didn't really belong anywhere near the playoffs, especially with what happened to them in round 1. And this year, the way he's got this team playing and bought in so far, he definitely deserves some credit here too, for sure. Will they keep it going? Who knows, but they've got a pretty good foundation here. A few people called me crazy when I said Ovechkin's going to get 36 goals this year. He's off to a pretty good start, looking like the Ovechkin we know. If he can stay relatively close to that, that's huge for this team, because they've got other pieces in place to help them succeed. It's not all on him. We'll definitely talk more about this team. I want your thoughts, of course. Do you think their success is sustainable? How do you view this team? Who's their engine outside of Ovechkin in your mind? Is it Tom Wilson, Dylan Strome, John Carlson? I mean, the guy's averaging 26 minutes a night. It's a really interesting team past number 8, which is really cool to say. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider pressing like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.